Okay, allow me to further elaborate on what I was talking about yesterday in its own separate video so more people can, get accustomed to pay attention to just to realize what I'm saying here. What I'm talking about is, people that just casually want to play PC, don't want to spend a lot of money on a PC, want a game but don't want to build an entire new PC. For your everyday person that works or goes to school or uses a home computer as an everyday appliance, maybe more too as a need, as a necessity in life, then getting a gaming PC really doesn't cost you any more than $150. Now you see a PC like this, you got your standard tower, your standard printer, your standard monitor. This is pretty much what anybody that works or has a job or goes to school in college or high school uses. You have a monitor, you have a tower, you have a printer. You got to write papers, you got to print papers, you have documents, whatever. So as you can see, your standard price for one of these things is about $580. I mean, do people really spend that much more on a pre-built desktop from Gateway, Dell, Hewlett-Packard? I don't know. But as you can see, the specifications for a computer nowadays, if you just go and buy a pre-built, or even before, last year, 2 years ago, most things come with at least a dual core and at least 4 gigs of RAM. Pretty decent, pretty standardized stuff. Now, if you look at this computer, it's a Intel Core i3-2100 processor, which I believe is a Sandy Bridge 1155 socket. Let me double check. Yes, I'm right. It comes with a 6 gigabyte of RAM DDR3, which is pretty decent. I run 8 gigs, but hey, 6 gigs is more than enough for gaming if you wanted to. Comes with its own monitor, and the only issue with this $600 computer is the video card, Intel HD Graphics 2000. If it ain't an AMD, and if it's not an NVIDIA, it's pretty much not going to work for you. But that's not really a problem, because as you can see, you can move along, and video cards nowadays, they're really dropping down in price. As you can see right here, 2 video cards, the Palette and the EVGA. Both of these cards, the GTX460 1GB models, both cards capable of maxing pretty much any game at 1080p. You can probably get around 30-40 frames with Crysis at 1080p. The Palette card is $130. The EVGA is $140. If you're going to take it to the rebates, you can get the Palette for $115, and the EVGA is $99 with the rebate. That's right, you heard me, $99. So hell, you could even SLI both of these for the EVGA for $200. You could SLI both of these for less than what I paid for my HD 6950 Sapphire. Likewise, I have friends, people, they just don't feel like spending money to build the rig. They don't want to build it from scratch, but they like to do, little low-key, low-end video games. They want to play every now and then. I have friends that play World of Warcraft. They play Diablo. They like to get a game of Counter-Strike Sourcing every now and then. So, there is a casual side of PC gaming. PC people that play games but are enthusiasts. They're not up to date with the latest and greatest hardware. They don't buy the newest games every day. They don't buy the newest games day one on release. They just, chill with their rather work school computers, throw in a video card for around $100, $150, and just, hey, a new game is on sale for Steam? Let's try it out. Let's play. So as you can see right now, Mass Effect 1 and 2 together, $20. Battlefield 2, $5. Deus Ex Collection, the whole Prince of Persia collection, Super Meat Boy, for $31. Call of Duty, the Summer 2010 pack. That was every Call of Duty except for Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, I believe, for $30. Audio Surf, nice little nifty game, $250. Stalker Call of Pripyat and Shadows of Chernobyl, $10 for both. The entire complete Valve pack, $67. Thief Deadly Shadows and San Andreas, $12. Crysis and Crysis Warhead, $20. These are the types of deals that some of my boys look at. I mean, like I said, these guys have work computers, they have school computers, but if you already have these kind of computers, hey, why not just drop another drop another $150 to be able to play games? A lot of these people, they don't even own consoles either, because quite frankly, they don't even play games. If you want to go spend money on a console, you got to drop $200 and $300 for a console, right? But hey, if you already got a computer, you already got the hardware, why not just drop $100 to $150 to get a video card, and boom. Not only do you have a decent gaming rig, but you have a machine that is more than capable of beating out a console in the specifications and graphics and performance. Not only that, but if you already got it, Hey, 100 to 150? Hey, that's not really expensive, is it? I mean, your choices are you already have a computer, you go out and spend $300 on a console, or you already have a computer, you spend $1 to $150 on a video card. Not to mention that if you're one of these low key guys that really doesn't really game a lot, hey, you just want to game every now and then, you're not really spending tons of money on gaming. Clearly, buying the games on Steam will be a lot better option than buying a $60 release on a console, a $50 release on console, or dealing with the used game market, which severely gouges the consumer anyways. So for anybody that's looking for, an entry-level way to PC gaming, you don't want to be that serious into it, but you want to check out some games out here and there, then by all means, take what existing computer you have right now, go out, get a GTX 460, an 8800, a 9800, an AMD equivalent, and hey, have some fun.